guys! Surprise, we're covering 2 chapters today. In 2 Corinthians chapter 11, the Apostle Paul continues his defense of his authority and further expresses his deep concern for the Corinthian church. Paul begins by expressing his fear that the Corinthians are being led astray from their sincere devotion to Christ by false apostles, comparing their potential deception to that of Eve by the serpent. Paul then states that although he may not be as eloquent as some, he is not inferior to the super apostles in terms of knowledge. He affirms his commitment to communicating the truth clearly. To emphasize his authenticity, Paul reminds them that he preached the gospel to them freely, without financial support, relying on other churches for his needs, underscoring his dedication and love for them, which is found in verses 7 through 11. Then in verses 12 through 15, Paul critiques those who masquerade as apostles of Christ, describing them as deceitful workers and comparing them to Satan, who disguises himself as an angel of light. Paul reluctantly engages in what he terms as foolish boasting. He talks about how the Corinthians seem to bear with those who exploit them, yet he is treated as a fool for speaking the truth. Paul lists his extensive suffering and hardships, including beatings, imprisonment, and dangers faced, to demonstrate his commitment to Christ and the church despite his personal vulnerabilities. He concludes in verses 30 through 33 by boasting in his weakness, highlighting that his life is marked not by personal glory, but by perseverance through adversity for the sake of the gospel. This chapter underscores Paul's strong defense of his ministry, his deep love for the Corinthians, and his reliance on the strength of Christ in his weakness. I'll be back again tomorrow with chapter 12. I love you and Jesus loves you more. Bye!